What's happening, folks? Back with another reaction, back with some more Phil Collins as we move into the final few tunes on the Hits compilation. Thank you as always to Michaela. And the next tune is Dance Into the Light, which has a bit of poetry to it. It certainly sounds like a warm and inviting scene painting. And obviously dancing is something you tend to do when you are happy or feeling jubilant, and light in art and expressions often means something good, positive, inviting. So yeah, on the surface it sounds good. I wouldn't be surprised if it's more complex than the reading or the phrase on the page. Let's give it a listen and see what I can catch. This is Phil Collins. The song is Dance Into the Light, and it's included on his Hits compilation.
You can come on out, not up on my door. Wash your hands at you.
was indeed a fun and warm and inviting tune. And I think lyrically, it absolutely was that, and maybe in a more complicated, or not complicated, but more expressive way than I thought in advance. But yeah, sonically, I really enjoy it. Again, he just has a good voice, and when he hits a line a bit more passionately, I think it sounds particularly good. But just the quality of his vocal tones, I've always enjoyed, and this compilation has given me a new appreciation of that. And yeah, like sonically, it actually sounded, I don't know, a bit like African popular music, like 20th century African popular music. Just something about the brass and the rhythms of the tune, the keyboards of the tune. But beyond that, I enjoyed the different layers. Again, the rhythm of the drums, I enjoyed the brass like flourishes and flares, definitely some keyboards in there. I thought there was like a marimba or like some sort of struck melodic instrument, and then at the end there was like a flute or piccolo or something like that. So I enjoyed the different instrumental parts of the tune. And yeah, lyrically, I mean, he's saying, hand in hand they'll dance into the light, and the train's coming to take the other person home, and they don't have to hide in the shadows anymore or be scared in the shadows. The chains aren't holding them, the walls can't confine them. It's like everything's about moving toward freedom, toward positivity, and away from a previous scenario represented visually in multiple ways, but presumably like psycho-emotionally as well, where it's about moving away from darkness toward the light, away from restriction and being constrained and confined into freedom and open possibility and bright colors. So yeah, definitely feels like it's a very positive, welcoming, and bright tune on multiple levels. So yeah, I do wonder what I may be missing here, but that seemed to be the essence of it in a general sense. And yeah, again, I just enjoy his music. I will say, I read an article a couple days ago about how, I guess he gave some interview recently where he mentioned that like only a few years ago, like early 2020s, I think he was having some serious like alcohol addiction issues, and he was saying essentially like he almost died, and that he had to get a handle on that, and was, I guess, able to do so. But yeah, number one, it suggests that no matter how successful or popular artists of different kinds, but musicians may be, that doesn't mean everything is tranquil behind the scenes. And also the idea of when you are successful and when you have access to, not only when you are well off because you've been successful and so on, it might lead you to engage in addictive behaviors that because you are so successful, like it's not as easy to intervene or even to recognize that you have an issue, because it's like you're carrying on a professional life, and you're successful, and generally speaking that means people are going to think you got things under control and so on. And sometimes it might be easy to believe that, even when on some level you probably have a sense that it isn't. So the idea that he caught that and was able to on some level right the ship, I was pleased to read. But yeah, again, that article did come my way. I'm sure many of you know what I'm talking about. In any case, thank you again to Michaela for the Phil Collins CD. We are, as I said, approaching the final few tunes, including the original recording of In the Air Tonight, which I'm very much looking forward to. So in any case, let me know what you think, and I will see you next time. Peace.